Hey, good morning, everyone. This is All Media Access News. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates and live streams. I want to give a quick shout out to those that have been very encouraging and inspiring. Derek Williams, Molly Golightly, Candace, Lipstick and Sofrito, Queen Throne, Wax Dog, and definitely also Cody TC. Um, so I'm very grateful for their support, and I would like for you guys to subscribe to their channel as well. Check it out, and again, subscribe and show support. And I just wanted to get on live real quick, and of course, let people know that, as you guys probably already know, the our own government are best of friends behind closed doors, of course, meaning the Republicans and the Democrats. The government is very well at manipulating and misleading people and making them think that they're against one another, but they're definitely best of friends behind closed doors, and this is something that we have to fully be aware of and fully understand that their plan is working, whether we like it or not. Um, they're moving as quickly as possible. And I made a video about small businesses and food shortages, which the food shortages part is already in the Bible, so we know that that's going to happen. Small businesses, they are giving loans to these businesses, but how could they repay these loans when there's no customers and they're being given a hard time to keep their businesses reopened? A lot of business owners have even gotten arrested and shut down for opening up. I've also mentioned before about the Dr. Fauci. He was caught in a lie. I made a video about that as well. And I knew all along that after they killed George Floyd, their plan was to have people protest and march. See, this is why they did it out in the open. They did it out in the open so the world could see and the world could be distracted and forget about what's going on with the coronavirus. They needed a plan in order to say this is how it's spreading. Through protesters, marchers, and looters, people not wearing a mask, people not social distancing, and we almost at the end of phase one, and leading into phase two come September. They said that they would have a vaccine in 18 months. They came up with a vaccine in 8 months. They already have 100 million doses of vaccines that go towards a coronavirus. The government is also planning to put out $105 billion towards reopening schools. So they also know that children are vulnerable. The majority of children are infected. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, but it's true. I'm gonna admit it did catch me by surprise because I thought that the majority of the cases were adults, but no, they're children. And then they turn around and they put in $105 billion towards schools to open them up to allow children to go back to school and get infected by this virus. They also stating that if your child is sick, that they'll put them in an isolation room. I mean, how much more isolation do these children need? It's 8 months staying at home. The government knew that when they first put this coronavirus um, they knew that by the summer people would get tired. They knew that people would get tired and start going out to the pool, going out to the beach, going out to gatherings. Just like they knew that right after those police officers killed George Floyd, they knew that people would be very upset. As we know, the media only covers what they want people to know, and they also put things out that they know that are going to be very disturbing and put fear in people's heart. So, and we also know that people die every day by the hands of law enforcement. Now, I've made a video about law enforcement where there's good cops and bad cops, and you know, in a situation like this happens all the time. We just don't hear about it. We don't hear about it. We don't know about it because even though you may send a video to the media, that doesn't guarantee that they're going to put it out. Me, myself, I've stated it plenty of times. I've come out on radio stations, news channels, newspaper. I've also done interviews, and a lot of things have been edited, and the things that I've said and I've done. So I've witnessed it myself. And ever since I started speaking out, you know, as we all know, and for those that don't know, YouTube has given me a hard time every time I'm on live. It either lags or they shut it down or they find a reason to flag it when I'm not even cursing or being disrespectful. I'm just speaking the truth. But as I've said before, I don't get paid from YouTube. Um, I don't receive a check. I don't receive anything from YouTube, and I refuse to collect money from people that are expecting me to lie and manipulate and mislead people. Because at the end of the day, I work for God, and I'm only spreading a message that I strongly believe that people need to hear, and people need to wake up and hear and eventually see for themselves. But again, the second wave is coming come September. By November of 2020, which they already starting to predict. See, the media has a way of predicting that by August 22nd, 20,000 people are going to pass away from coronavirus. How are they able to predict these things? Another thing, they're saying testing, right? 50 people per day. It's not like there's a line of people that they're testing. They're testing 50 people per day. Yes, the test is free, but it's only 50 people per day. California has the highest death toll so far. They're number one. California, Texas, and New York are the three highest death tolls. I mean, they've been a tie, literally. They have been a tie. So that's definitely a crazy situation. But you know, to know that the majority of those numbers on those cases are children is very disturbing. At the same time, to be sending children back to school knowing that they're going to be exposed to the virus is very disturbing. To know that if they go to school sick, they're going to be isolated. It's crazy. But I could see why they they're coming for children because they're the next generation. Their job is to depopulate civilization under 5 million people. And they're planning to push the New World Order, which they're working very hard on, and they're going to accomplish that. The WHO organization, which is the World Health Organization, along with Bill Gates, they they have Dr. Fauci misleading people, and this Dr. Fauci guy testified in front of the House committee and was caught in a few lies. I was able to put up a clip where they caught him in a lie. So it's just very disturbing. But I want to know what you guys think um, about this whole situation. Make sure you definitely leave your comments on the comment section once it uploads, and definitely share it. Definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I put up videos and when I'm on live. And of course share it on whatever social media you guys have. And for those that have been sharing, I'm very appreciative because it's only a matter of time that people are going to be able to witness every single thing I'm saying. Even if you get up yourself, you may come across it, but you have to take bits and pieces of everything you see in order to put it together because that's their way of manipulation. They're manipulating and misleading everyone into believing something that we don't even know if it's actually how they say it's going. But to predict 20,000, 30,000, I said that before they even started announcing it. And I said by November. We're already in August and they're announcing it. So by November, they're going to start saying 30, 40, 50,000 people are dying per day. And that's just to put fear in people's heart in order for them to run out and get the vaccine. And a lot of people believe that that vaccine has the microchip implant in it already. So they've also stated that they have volunteers that have taken the vaccine, but let's see how that works because if people pass away from the vaccine, we're not going to hear about that. We're just going to hear that people are taking the vaccine, but we're not going to hear if they pass away from it after they take it. Like I said, what upsets me the most is how they're coming for everyone's children. You know, when children go back to school, if they feel sick, they're going to isolate them. Haven't children been isolated already? The mask, people wearing masks each and every day. Haven't you guys noticed that that's giving people a rash? Like literally, I've seen a rash in people's face from wearing the mask so much. So I'm just trying to wake people up and educate people on what's actually going on in hopes of people preparing themselves from what's coming, you know. And God has a way of working. Uh, Easy's kid, I went on an out of state bus ride. It's hard wearing that mask the whole way. Yeah, definitely is. Can't breathe. How people that have asthma and respiratory problems are gonna remain with a mask the whole entire day. To stay, how hard it is for people to stay 6 feet away from you. They knew these things weren't gonna work. They're telling you to do things that are not working. They're just not working. I said it before when they started protesting and marching and looting after George Floyd was killed. I knew that the cases would go up and the people that would get infected during that time would go back home and infect their family members, and then their families would go out and infect more family members and friends, and it would be like a food chain where people would just continue to spread and spread and spread and spread. The government's job is to make sure that people spread the virus as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. They know the whole entire world is not going to get it. They just want to see how many people are going to catch the virus. That's their job. And by the looks of it, it's working. Because everywhere you go, people are very close to each other. People are not wearing a mask. They're not believing on what's really going on. They think it's a hoax. You know, you have your own belief into what's actually going on. I'm not here to force anything on anyone into believing um, anything different. It's all based on how you feel about the situation. But everything I've been saying is actually what's been going on and what's happening and what's coming. So I feel like I've done an amazing deed and spreading God's message. So it's up to everyone else that's paying attention to take it and use it as best as possible. You know what I mean? The whole world is going to get it. It is very contagious and it's going to team. It never leaves the immune system. Oh God. You know, every time I wake up, the first thing on my mind, I tell God, not today. Please, not today. And it doesn't matter how much I say not today, it's every day. This virus is not going to go away. I want to make that very clear. It is not going away. It's here to stay. So either we're going to be safe and keep our distance and protect ourselves, or we're just going to fall into their plan, which is also known as pandemic. I was able to make a video probably a half an hour ago. I already posted it, so you guys could definitely check that out. I want to give it a few minutes, see if anybody else comes on. I know it's crazy early in the morning, and like I said, YouTube has a hard time giving people the notifications when I'm on. I'm not surprised because look at everything I'm saying. If if I wasn't telling the truth, I would probably have 500 people on here watching right now, but they don't want to allow that to happen. They don't want me to wake you guys up. They want you guys to continue on with your life and believing whatever the media is saying. So I need you guys' help in the sense of sharing the videos, sharing the lives, spreading the word. Let everybody know about the All Media Access News channel. So I have to stretch so much. Shit, I've been up since 5 something in the morning. And as much as I try to ignore from waking people up, like going on live and stuff like that, it's like God keeps telling me, wake up, spread the message, spread the word, and I try to ignore it. Like, Lord, forgive me. But I try to ignore it, but He just doesn't allow me to ignore it. So I'm trying my best. But I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation. I have a lot more information to put out. I just haven't been able to take the time to sit down and break everything down, but I have a whole lot of information. I mean, me coming across it, it's just, it's a lot, but it's things that people need to know and need to hear and need to pay attention to. So So we got two people on here. Let's see, right? I just need a second to. Wait, hold on. I need a second to drink some of this coffee. If I was that done, that's my cup. I need to stretch. Morning, people. So, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you share. subscribe. Someone said, how do you like your coffee? Mine's light and sweet. Yeah, I've been up early. But I know everyone is still asleep. So I hope everyone begins their day blessed. God bless you and your family. Stay safe. Be aware of everything that's going on. Continue to protect yourself, educate yourself, and most of all, turn to God, build a relationship with them, pray, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But God is in control of everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's all up to us to unite as one, and just be aware of everything. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates and live streams. Um, if anyone wants to donate to my channel, I'll leave the link on the comment section under this live video once it's up. Um, until next time, peace.